Rive is a very useful animation tool that can create beautiful animations, and we can add these in our Flutter applications. We can create our own animation using the Rive editor or can use the already existing animations in the Rive community. Therefore, we will use the already existing animations and copy its URL.
Do you want to have your Flutter app, website or backend server completely developed in a high professional manner instead of developing it on your own? Then simply go to heyflutter.com/app and we will develop this app for you.
Now in our Flutter app we use the Rive animation widget that loads the animation from an internet URL. And for using the Rive animation we need to add the Rive package in popspec file. As you can see, we have loaded the Rive animation in our application. We can even load a Rive animation from our assets. For that, first of all, we need to download a Rive animation file and paste it in our assets folder and add our assets folder here in popspec file. And as you can see, we have an animation that loads from our assets now. Now we will play an animation with state machine. Therefore, we can use the famous Flutter dash animation, which we have downloaded already, and have it in our assets file. Now in the body we check if the Rive artboard is null, we show nothing, else we show our Rive widget. Therefore we need to declare the artboard here. After that, in the init method we need to load the animation from the assets. Then inside a try cache, load the Rive file from the binary data which we are getting it from our animation. The artboard is the root of the animation which we need to extract it from the Rive file. After that we create our state machine controller which takes our artboard and state machine name, which is burp for our animation. Then if the controller is not null, we will add it to the artboard. And finally set the artboard to the top level artboard variable. And here is our famous Rive animation which we have loaded in our application. Now we create a switch widget to make the animation dance or not. Therefore we get our dance value using our controller with its state machine name. And now we need to declare the isDance variable here in the above. After that we toggling the animation dance using the switch widget. Therefore inside the method we set the new value to our isDance value. Now if we trigger the switch on, you can see it is dancing, and if we switch it off, it stops dancing. Now we create a button to make our cute bird look up. Then first we need to get the state machine name of our animation for looking up using the findSMI method. Therefore we need to declare our isLookup variable here. After that in our button, we set the isLookup value to true whenever user clicks on it. And now as you can see, whenever we click on it, the animation looks up.